When the world first heard of Larry Ellison, no one could imagine the journey he had taken. Born in 1944 in New York, his early life was defined by absence and struggle. His father was not present, and his mother struggled to raise him alone. From the earliest days, Larry experienced what many of us fear: the insecurity of abandonment, the uncertainty of being alone. Yet, hidden within that vulnerability was a seed of strength that would one day redefine the meaning of success. He walked the halls of school often feeling isolated, misunderstood, and out of place. But amidst these challenges, a spark ignited a fascination with technology and the possibilities it could bring. By the time he entered university, Larry discovered the power of computer programming. Hours spent immersed in codes and algorithms were more than just academic exercises. They were gateways to a new world. At first, failure was frequent. Projects were rejected, investors were skeptical, and doors remained closed. But each setback became a lesson. Every no built resilience. Every challenge deepened his determination. He began to realize that ordinary paths would never contain him. He was meant to shape a future few could imagine. The real turning point came with the founding of Oracle. The journey was anything but smooth. Larry faced competitors who underestimated him, partners who questioned his strategies, and markets that often seemed impenetrable. And yet, when Oracle made its first software sale, it was as if the universe had opened a door. Larry's eyes shone with purpose, and the first steps toward building one of the world's largest tech empires were underway. It was at this moment that his philosophy crystallized. If you do not take risks, you will never achieve greatness. Those who fear failure are destined to remain spectators, not leaders. Even as Oracle grew, success did not erase hardship. The higher he climbed, the more complex his challenges became. Negotiations were fierce, rivals strategic, and every decision carried weight. At times, the pressure felt overwhelming. Only 10 minutes could separate a deal from disaster, an opportunity from a lost chance. Yet, these intense moments revealed the essence of Larry Ellison. His life was not measured simply in wealth, but in the courage, decisiveness, and vision he brought to every step. By the time he reached the peak of his influence, Larry Ellison had become one of the wealthiest people in the world. But wealth alone did not define him. Behind the billionaire persona was a man shaped by adversity, someone who understood that failure, loss, and solitude were invaluable teachers. Larry's philosophy extended beyond business. Life itself was a series of calculated risks, informed choices, and relentless pursuit of vision. His story became a testament to resilience, showing that even those who start with nothing can leave an indelible mark on the world. The narrative of Larry Ellison is not just about riches and innovation. It is about the human journey. It is about a boy who faced the absence of a father and the weight of early hardships. A young man who found solace and power in the world of computers. And an entrepreneur who dared to dream beyond the limits of expectation. Each challenge, from personal struggles to professional obstacles, reinforced his understanding that true success is measured by impact, perseverance, and the courage to act when others hesitate. In moments of solitude, Larry reflected deeply. The loneliness of his early years, the failures in his initial ventures, the pressure of intense negotiations all became lessons. And within these lessons, he discovered a philosophy. True power is not just financial, but mental, emotional, and moral. Wealth without purpose is hollow. Influence without ethics is fleeting. Larry Ellison's life demonstrates that even amidst tremendous fortune, one can remain grounded, focused, and inspired by a vision larger than oneself. His story also serves as a warning and a guide. The path to greatness is rarely smooth. There will be critics, obstacles, and failures that seem insurmountable. But perseverance, strategic thinking, and an unwavering belief in one's vision can turn adversity into advantage. Larry Ellison exemplifies this principle, showing that a difficult beginning does not dictate the final outcome. Indeed, sometimes the harshest struggles produce the most remarkable leaders. As viewers watch this journey unfold, they will see the duality of Larry's life: immense wealth and intense challenges, public influence and private reflection, triumph and continual learning. Every stage of his life demonstrates the balance between ambition and strategy, risk and reward, intellect and intuition. He turned each setback into a stepping stone, each doubt into determination, and each failure into a lesson. And the lesson for us all is clear. Even when circumstances are against you, the human spirit has the power to rise, adapt, and succeed. Finally, as we reflect on Larry Ellison today, we understand that his legacy is not just oracle, not just wealth, not just power. It is the embodiment of resilience, the pursuit of knowledge, and the courage to dream beyond the ordinary. From a boy in New York facing abandonment to a man who shaped industries and inspired millions, Larry Ellison's story echoes across the world. The human journey is defined not by where we start, but by how we respond to challenges, seize opportunities, and pursue. Larry's early life was marked by hardship. Born in 1944 to a single mother, he never knew his biological father, and his adoptive parents struggled to make ends meet. Growing up in the shadow of financial instability, Larry quickly learned that the world was unforgiving. Every day was a lesson in resilience, and the hunger to succeed became the defining fire in his soul. If you're not building something of value, he often recalls thinking, then you're wasting time. In school, he showed an extraordinary aptitude for mathematics and technology. But brilliance alone was not enough. Larry faced ridicule, rejection, and countless obstacles. The neighborhoods he grew up in were tough, and opportunities were scarce. Still, he never let circumstance define him. By the age of 20, he had already left college, taking a leap into the unknown, driven by curiosity and an insatiable desire to innovate. The tech world of the 1970s was nothing like it is today. Computers were room-sized machines, operated by a handful of experts. Larry Ellison saw potential where others saw complexity. He co-founded software development laboratories, which would later become Oracle, with nothing but a vision, borrowed money, and an unshakable determination. The early days were grueling. He and his small team worked around the clock, coding tirelessly, facing skeptical clients, and navigating the rapidly evolving landscape of computer software. Yet, through every failure, Larry's philosophy crystallized: embrace risk, learn from every mistake, and never fear being different. While others sought comfort, he sought disruption. Larry often says, "I don't chase money, I chase innovation, and the money follows." This mindset transformed him into one of the most successful entrepreneurs in the world. But success did not come without cost. Relationships strained, trust was tested, and the weight of responsibility sometimes felt unbearable. Every business deal, every software launch carried the pressure of both immense reward and potential disaster. And yet, Larry thrived, not because the path was easy, but because he redefined the rules of the game. By the 1980s, Oracle was no longer just a small startup. It was a company on the verge of global dominance. Larry's relentless focus on excellence, customer needs, and technological innovation became legendary. He challenged industry norms, often clashing with competitors and regulators. But each confrontation reinforced his reputation as a visionary who refused to compromise on quality or ambition. Larry's life teaches that beginnings do not dictate endings. From a boy who had almost nothing, he rose to become a man who influenced the world. His story is not merely about wealth. It is about the uncompromising pursuit of one's vision. It is about transforming setbacks into stepping stones and obstacles into fuel for progress. Every decision, every late night in the office, every risk he took was a testament to a life driven by purpose and relentless curiosity. His personal philosophy, shaped by decades of trials, can be summarized in three principles: relentless learning, never stop acquiring knowledge, because the world changes faster than any comfort zone; fearless innovation, don't follow trends, create them, take risks that others avoid; resilience through adversity, let challenges refine you, not define you. Larry Ellison also recognized the importance of giving back. Despite an early life of deprivation, he became a philanthropist, understanding that true legacy lies not in wealth alone, but in impacting lives and inspiring the next generation of innovators. He invested in education, technology, and scientific research, always aiming to leave the world a bit better than he found it. And so, his journey continues to inspire countless aspiring entrepreneurs and visionaries. From humble beginnings to commanding the tech world, Larry's story reminds us that greatness is forged in struggle, sharpened by failure, and with relentless passion. Everyone may have thought they understood him, but the final revelation is this: Larry Ellison's greatest achievement is not his empire, but the philosophy he lives by, the ability to turn adversity into insight, failure into fuel, and dreams into reality. When the phone rings, when the challenge arises, or when a new obstacle appears, the essence of his life reminds us all: courage, vision, and relentless pursuit are the keys to creating a meaningful and impactful life.